Hello, dog. Let's go unload the truck. Yes, Jolyn, you're the first. Oh, notifications are working quick here today. Supper's not yet, Road Warrior. Come on, open. No, they're not new specs. Just one of the many, many pairs I have, Brian. Trust me. They're the same ones. I just actually forgot to take these off. Okay, I gotta turn this around here. All right, we're gonna unload the truck. We had a bit of a problem at the feed store. They didn't know that I was back on consumption, and we have to feed them half and half right now. My trip for the big Black Friday was a washout. The store had nothing on sale. I don't understand, but anyways, they only had select items on sale for 70% off, and the store-wide 20 to 35% that they normally have is not till next weekend. That makes no sense. All right. So we got two types of feed here, Doug. I got my electrical stuff to do the shed. Oh, garbage. So we got to mix layer and pellets together. Because they never got any more pellets on Tuesday's order. Because it was already shipped. And I picked up pellets on Saturday. I'm hoping the call's going to be Tuesday. I gotta call him. I'm gonna phone Matt again today. So I'm gonna try to get him on the phone. Tuesday or Wednesday, the latest. I'm gonna start working on the metal shed. The goose, the geese, I should say, gooses. I got the electrical. I said that, right? And I got some really good weatherproof covers so that we can leave camera equipment plugged in outside and not worry about electrical shorts. You move, little dog? Are you gonna move? Oh, you love it. Yeah. Okay. I have to unload the truck. Where you in the way, dog? No. Oh, he's so soft. Oh, you have no idea. He's like velvet. reason, I don't know what it is, but maybe it was because I went to 2 stores. The work store, which was a write-off, they had nothing. Like, it was pathetic, I don't believe it is. And then the other store, which I did buy something, folks. I got a crazy deal. It wasn't even actually part of the Black Friday deal. It was a clearance. I got a $70 half-inch drive snap bar, $69.99, on sale for $9.99, and then I got a 12-inch snap bar, half-inch drive, that was regular $49.99 for $7.99. That was what I scored today. Tools. You never go wrong. But I couldn't believe the $69 one on for $9.99. That's like ridiculous. And it's guaranteed for life. It wasn't even on sale. It was just a clearance item. I was walking through. Look at that. I was walking through the tool department because I was sort of mad because I couldn't get any socks today. So I went to Canadian Tire to see what was on sale with the tool department. Well, there was nothing really exciting. Except these last 2 items, and they were the last ones on the shelf too. Had the little yellow tag, clearance. Like they were waiting for me. Okay. I know one thing, we really are getting rid of some birds. This is ridiculous. Far too much feed. Far too much feed being sucked up here. This is like crazy. It's like $50 a day. Well, no, it's like $42 a day. You gotta go. The layer seems to be bigger bags. Deceiving looking. Pull the truck ahead. I'm going to take the Plucker off the truck right now. you know, things you need, like, you know, like a furnace filter for your furnace, they're never on sale. Okay, Doug. You gotta look out. Yes, Doug, I'm going to move the wheelbarrow and you can bark at me. Getting there, folks. Okay, let's go feed. What, you thought the plucker was going to look different? What did you think it was going to look like? You never seen a plucker before? It's homemade, that's why it doesn't look. Put the plucker fingers inside. seeing it working next week. A laundry mangle. It's a mangle. Machine? Are your autocorrects doing something? I got videos on it working. We've done it before here on the show. Killing stuff. You don't want the plucker fingers on AliExpress. You want, hang on, I'm going to try something here. You only want the plucker fingers from the USA. There's a company that makes them. And all other plucker fingers, oh, hang on. Okay, so the plucker fingers, you only want to buy the ones made in the USA because all other plucker fingers suck. The rubber's too stiff, not sticky enough. Okay, they've drained the bathtub. Yeah, it looks like the bathtub's almost empty. I was going to do this with the Terror deck and the GoPro, but it would mean I would have to end a stream. I don't know if they're excited to see me, but it's a really beautiful day. I don't know why I'm so tired. Maybe it's because I went to a store. That's maybe that's what's wrong with me. Tom's excited to see me, or everybody's excited? It's so nice. Well, look at it, I got my spring jacket on. So tomorrow's supposed to be nice. I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff outside. We'll be doing a bunch of work tomorrow. So I don't think I'm gonna do a morning coffee. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up and I'm going to do my breakfast and get right outside because it's supposed to be nice tonight. Only supposed to, I think it's actually going to stay above zero. I'm not too sure on that yet. Haven't checked totally if it's still the same, but I want to get some work done. I want to start whittling away at the goose shack. I was supposed to do that today, but oh man, I'm so tired. I think it's the store wiped me out. I gotta get a drink. Oh, I hate going to stores. I'll show you if I remember. I'll show you what I got for $9.99. You won't believe it. $9.99 and $7.99 respectively. But I couldn't believe it though. No socks. Socks weren't on sale. Nothing of interest was on sale. Yeah, I splashed my glasses, plasma. But I'll just take it for the team here. And oh, there's Stripper Magoo. They always stay away from everybody. Do you ever not notice that, folks? Okay, we're gonna hang this. I'm trying to find a place to hang this. Man, oh man, I gotta take everything apart in here. Then I gotta vacuum everything, and then I gotta take a broom and broom it, and then maybe even damp cloth it. I stopped at when I was getting the electrical stuff, I asked them about the adhesive to do the panels, because a lot of the panels I'm going to be able to friction fit, but there's some I'm going to have to do adhesive. I got some figuring to do. I got a little electrical rerouting to do over there. I got to push wires away so it doesn't interfere with the styrofoam. I got some screwing around to do. Okay, so how I'm going to do this, folks, I need a hook in here. Oh, there's a hook. I asked for a hook. Hey, look at, I need a hook. And there's the hook right there. Okay, let's see if I can make this work. Can I hook the camera? Nope. Hook's in wrong place. No, it's not working. I'm having problems. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting hooks in. Once I get everything set in here, we're still in this learning curve thing, you know, on the live stream. I just started live streaming, you know. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. There, little duppies. Can you hear Stripper? She's courting Magoo. Okay. Let's go to the barn. Did you hear her? She was the one making the noise. Courting Magoo. You didn't hear it. Well, I heard it. Can't help it. You're not listening. It was pretty loud. It was echoing in there. She's got the hots. Well, you couldn't see it because they were in the corner. I said, did you hear it? Not see it. Oh man, pen needs a flushing. Maybe we'll be lucky and have some nice weather after the cull that I can do a flushing. It's really nice right now. It's hot date night on the Duck Adventure Friday night. I'm not 100%. I keep forgetting, you know, I go these crazy 3-week stretches where I just go every day, and then I wonder why I get tired. And then I feel guilty. Like I felt guilty all day today. Like I was dragging my buns in town, and I was like, why? All I was thinking about was, I want to go lay down on the couch. That's honestly, that's all I could think about. Couldn't think of anything else. After I was let down with no socks on sale, which aren't going on sale till next weekend, next year. What would be great? I don't know what's great, River Song. You can't do cryptic short chat and have me understand. I'm having a hard time adjusting this. Oh, Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. The flusher. We need a flusher for the a big lever, eh? We just hit the lever and she flushes out. We'll have a nice day, December, and then I'll do like I did last year, where I ran the water line from the garage, and I did the whole pen in December. There'll be a day that everything will melt, and I will get an opportunity to give it a once rinse out before winter hits, because I'll string the line up from the garage, just like I did last year. Because the garage has got a big 1-inch water line, so I can get the volume with 2 3/4-inch hoses. We'll make it happen. But it's so nice. Oh, look at that, eh? See the sky? Can you see it? Is it showing up there? The pink? It feels like fall, actually. Look behind me. Is it showing up? Can you see it, folks, or is it just really bright? Here, hang on. Let me turn the camera around. Maybe it'll work better this way. Oh yeah, that's better. Look at that, eh? Feels like fall. Strange how one lens on the camera gives you one view, but if you switch it around, it gives you a much better. Like depending on what it is, eh? It's really strange that way. Like this lens facing me is always the brightest. Such a mild wind. Man, she's sloppy. Oh, it's wet. It's duck poop everywhere. Oh, it's so nice to be able to go from the pen to the barn. I wonder if this is the. No, the male. Someone said that the little mini mallard can't reach any of the feeders. I find that hard to believe. Is it true, folks? We got some hurt males, eh? The males are doing a lot of fighting. Nobody's going to tell me, eh? You think the person was blowing steam? Oh, plasma. Be a little nicer. They're concerned. You know something? You never see Minnie eat. I barely even see Minnie. She's the most elusive duck we have here. Okay. But what I'll do, because you know, I like fan input sometimes. I said sometimes. I'm going to lower the feeder. We'll lower it down to give the little duck. I think the little duck's eaten, because if it wasn't, it'd be pretty close to being dead right now. we have the ability to lower the feeders. It's not like the cost anymore. Okay. I don't believe how awesome this place is. It's just so strange to be able to go from the pen to the barn. It's weird. It's just bizarre weird. Okay. So I've had a couple of people send me emails about the barn view. One very generous viewer said that they would do a $500 tip if I fixed the barn buffering problem and increase the angle of the camera. They offered to do this $500 tip after I fixed everything. It's like, okay, but anyways, that's not the issue. Okay, so I'm going to explain what the issue is here to the people who are watching. How many people are watching right now before I explain this, so I get an idea of the repeatability of this message? $112. Okay, we're going to do a matsplain. Exactly. All right, so here's the dilemma. Okay, this is a wide angle camera. Okay, oh, sorry, this is a wide angle camera. But it's not a wide angle, like crazy wide angle. It's like I think it's 0.65. It's not 0.45. It's 0.65. Now the problem with this is that the view it gives, it doesn't. There's no peripheral vision on that camera. It's very focused on the forward. Okay, so the only way to fix the problem in here, so that it's a crazy wide angle, so that it gets like basically, from about here on the logs to here, so you could see this whole area, okay, would be like a GoPro set on super wide. But then you get a little bit of it, how my my live stream this morning on the GoPro with my head, how it's got a little bit of a distortion to it. You notice that? Like, it's not true. Everything's got a little bit of a bend to it. Do you notice that? The reason for that is because it's on super wide, not fisheye wide, just super wide. Okay? That's the easiest way to fix it, is just to throw up a used GoPro and run that. That would fix it very easily. Cheapest way to fix it for a widescreen. So you can't use like super wide angle security cameras. They don't work for live streaming. So that's the dilemma. Is what we're having here. Is the cameras we're using their field of view is meant for more longer range than in an enclosed area like that. We're making do with what we got. I think once we get things figured out, that it's not going to be that bad. I think, I'll figure it out. We might be moving cameras around. You never know. We might end up putting two cameras, in there. But then my dilemma is I've got 3 encoders, and if I put 2 encoders in the barn, the problem is then I don't have any available to do any outdoor streams, because once I set up in the barn, okay, I got all the water off, yeah. Once I set the cameras up for the winter, they're hardwired permanent for the winter. Like, it's not easy for me to tear them down, put them on a tripod, and take them outside, because this streaming in the winter thing is a little more structured than in the summertime. Not as flexible, put it that way, okay? So because I like to keep one camera available so that we get a nice day, or I could just, even put it in the Zika tent. We can have a camera outside with the ducks playing in the pool, in the bathtub, because we know how active the ducks are when it comes to the bathtub in the wintertime. Like, it's a real show. At least I see it anyway. You'll see it this year, how they play non-stop in the bathtub in the wintertime. You'll see it live, like I see it every day. So, I don't know. But I can't do what some people suggest, because they don't understand the technical side of streaming. No, don't need to lock that. The streaming thing, a lot of people think it's like security cameras, and you can just do a web browser. It doesn't work that way. So I'm going to show you what I got for $9.99. I'm so proud of it. $9.99 and $7.99 respectively. The 2 things I got. I got to show you. I know a lot of ladies out there, you won't grasp this, but you guys out there, you'll understand. Okay, I got to show you, because I've always wanted one, because I use a big a pipe usually on the end of my snap on my sockets. Okay, so they had nothing I wanted today, but I did get something when I walked out. Okay, $7.99. It was regular $49.99. That's a deal. Okay, and it's because it's Canadian Tire Maximum brand, it's guaranteed for life. Okay, $7.99. Normally $50. Okay, but this one was the deal of deals. This is the one that caught my eye. I gotta switch the camera angle around. Wait till you see the size difference. I don't need to use what you call it, a pipe anymore as an extension. Look at this. A real snap bar. Look at that. $9.99. Regular $70. Is that a score? That's how you buy tools, when you can get them in deals like that. Now I don't need to put a pipe on the on it anymore, because I got one in my truck and I had to steal it out of the truck to do my car tires, because I had the pipe on it, and it was in the truck, and I was like, I only have one 1/2-inch drive snap bar like that. So okay, I gotta throw something out here that caused me problems. I was gonna keep them, but I said nope, throw them out. So they're going in the garbage right now. Okay, so they're gonna go in the metal garbage can for the recycling. Goodbye, headache. There, I'm never gonna see those things again. Okay, so electrical. This is the electrical project for the weekend for the Goose shed. But I got to show you these things. This is like the ultimate for leaving cameras set up, or just plugging anything outside in the goose in the duck pen. Here, can we get this? Wait till you see this, folks. Okay, so here's your standard outdoor box. Okay, single game box. Right, this is for a plug outside. Normally they have a little weatherproof cover on them, but the problem is if you've got a camera plugged into it all the time, the plug's exposed. But look at this. Look at this rig. Okay? Wait till I open it for you. This is the answer, man. I can leave cameras set up outside. Okay, so your plug goes in the back here, okay, which is mounted on this, on the wall, okay, all right, see that? And then you close it, all right, you close it, and it locks, and now you punch a hole through the bottom here for your cord, and then your extension cord's inside, protected from the weather, no water touches it. So you can leave them plugged in. See, the plugs would be right there where my fingers are. So that's for the goose shed. So I can leave the plugs plugged in outside. What do you think? As soon as I saw it, I said the ducks need that. That's how, because there's no other way. Because my other way is margarine containers over top of the plugs, and they don't last worth crap. Plastic looks flimsy. What isn't flimsy these days? It's supposed to be CSA approved. That's what it is. And standard weatherproof box plastic is what it is. Just standard electrical stuff. And it's made by Cooper Wiring Devices. They're the wiring guys. Right there, see? You know, it works just fine, Riversong. There you go. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I got the wire, okay, BX. I got a little bit of BX here, but I didn't have enough BX to do it. They're going to be up high enough the ducks won't get at it. They're going to be probably about 4 or 5 feet off the ground. You'll see. I'll do it tomorrow. That's what's happening here. Is getting that done. Start working on the inside of the. Yeah, it's ABS plastic is what it is. You're right, Donna. You know your stuff. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. Start working on the goose shed. Get the wiring done. Take things apart. Put the heating cable in the drain. Come on, Doug. Come on. Let's go. So that's what's going to happen here. So tomorrow, GFI, ground fault interrupter, is what it means, Plasma. It's so you can't get electrocuted. As soon as the current triggers ground, it trips. Instant. So there's no way, you don't even feel a tingle. It's the safest way. You can't, well, everything I have outside is on GFI. Well, we call them a GFCI is what we call them up here in Canada. Ground fault circuit interrupter. So anywhere there's water, it's a good idea to have them. Or just go for the big lifter, you know. But everything outside, like every single piece of power I have outside in the duck pen is all GFCI. Everything. Absolutely everything. It's like absolutely everything. You're technically supposed to have them for outside too. Bathrooms, kitchens, and outside. And laundry rooms. So, but everything in the pen, absolutely everything is on them. So, because 1 year I didn't, when I first ran the power up, because it was a temporary situation when I had chickens, and the water got electrified, and the chickens wouldn't drink it, and I couldn't figure out why, and I stuck my finger in it, and I got a lifter. There was a little bit of a tingle. So that's when I rewired the pen after the first year with the chickens, because it was the dogs were in there. I rewired everything, and I put it. I made sure everything was GFIs, GFCIs, as we call them up here. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow. That's what is going to happen. We're going to start doing a little bit of work on the goose shed. So I'm thinking tomorrow morning we won't be having a morning coffee, because I'm going to eat, get right at it, and then come outside and do some work and let the ducks out of the pen too. I really want to start whittling away at the shed, the goose shed. Start doing that, getting that out of the way. And we're going to wait till it gets really cold and nasty before I work on nesting boxes. All right, I got everything taken care of. Water, feed. I'm right now. The couch is calling my name because my ankle's sore, and it's saying, "Matt, have a nap. You need a nap." So I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go have a nap. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so thanks for joining me, and tomorrow will be a more exciting day here because I'll have more energy. No, let me go. Do you want David James? Do you want to see? Who wants to see the Magoon while we still have daylight? I'm gonna go for a walk. I can do this. I'm not gonna rest yet. Oh, it's pretty dark over here, but we'll go because I'm a serial streamer. So I gotta move the truck too. Ah, damn! I gotta move the truck. Okay. I did my windows in the truck today. Cleaned them up real good. I don't know if anybody saw me doing the windows in the truck because now that the way the cameras are pointing here, I basically got no privacy. I got to be careful where I go to the bathroom now. I got to make sure that I've always got some kind of barrier between me and the duck pen, because I don't want to be one of those people. Oh, caught live on YouTube, man, having a pee. So my windows in my truck are done. It's so nice, they're nice and clean. Okay, it's still ice, but there's water on top of it. Okay. Have I ever tried gravel on bread? What? Look how white that is, eh? Actually, I want to go see how she's flowing. Did I tell you that those bifocal safety glasses are just crap? It's like, I just thought of that. I was like, they're so useless. So I was on eBay and I found safety glasses that are full prescription. I was like, so I just ordered a pair, weaker set. Oh yeah, we got serious water flow. Holy mackerel. I don't know if you can see it. I tried a strawberry. Somebody showed them to me and I ordered a set and they're absolute garbage. I hate them. Can you hear the water running? That's how much water's running here. Actually, I can get in here because I got my. I should have brought my flashlight over. I got my rubber boots on. That's like a ridiculous amount of water. I can't believe how much water is running through this place. The water's actually flowing from on top of the ice, folks. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it here. The lagoon is actually overflowing the ice. The water, I mean. Could you hear me? It's like a little babbling creek, eh? We just need some trout. I'm just blown away how much water is flowing through here. We certainly are going to have no problems as far as stagnant water is concerned concerning this lagoon. If it's getting, if the flow is constant like this, which it is, it won't matter. A whole bunch of ducks in here. Doug, get off there! You're going to go through. Come on. He's going to go through the ice one day. I know it. And then I'll have to go get him. Man, if she froze right now, solid, it'd be perfect for skating. She's nice and flat, nice and smooth. It's like glass. No, Doug doesn't need a bell. A bell to tell all the predators that he's coming. All right. Oh. No, I'm not going to add minnows. That'll just attract snapping turtles. Better have ropes ready. What, for Doug? could fall through, it wouldn't matter. It's not deep enough for me to drown. Just take my safety screwdrivers with the lanyards on them and go out there and get them. What, Brian? What's wrong? What's sad about Brian? I missed that. Let me just scroll up. Somebody's sad about Brian. Oh, your dad's dog died. Yeah. Well, out in the lake, dangerous situation. But that is like the water's not deep enough. So like, I'm not worried about drowning. I'd go out there and get him. If it was the lake, it's a different story. I almost lost 2 dogs that way. Buddy and Rocco did the old go through the ice in the spring trick on me. And they had a little bit of hypothermia. I'm washing my feet off here in the snow. I gotta give Doug a little bit of a shower because he was running through mud. Okay, so tomorrow, folks, we're going to be doing some work on the goose shed. And weather permitting, that's what's going to happen here. And you'll see me doing some electrical and taking things apart and just getting things happening here for the geese. Because I'm not going to waste my time in the garage when it's this nice. I'll wait till it's cold and nasty to work on the nesting boxes. So you're welcome for today, everybody. Or Maggie, who's thanking me right now. Are you leaving me, Maggie, before I leave you? All right. I gotta give my little dog a shower here. Unless you want to watch me give him a shower. Do you want to watch me give Doug a shower? Nobody wants to see Doug get a shower? Okay, I'll say goodbye then. Oh, a couple yeses. Do you want to see the amazing dog get a shower? All right. I gotta turn the light on. I gotta turn the light on. I know. Dougie's a bigger star of the show than I am. He took over. I told somebody that today. We were talking about that. And I said the dog owns the show. I'm just nothing now. Yeah, but you want to see Doug do amazing things. I got a light on the outside. These are the things that makes Doug really special. The things I do to him, and he lets me do it. Look at him. He's waiting. Doug is an absolutely wonderful rotten dog. You are right, Strawberry. But he is an absolutely rotten dog. He's so bad. Oh, but I love every part of his badness. I do, honestly, folks. Okay. Hey, Doug. You're just awesome, aren't you? Here, let's get this positioned for the warm shower for Doug's. Are you in the right spot here? Let me see. I just want to make sure I'm in the right spot here. Okay, right here. This is where we're going to do the shower, Doug. Okay, stay there. Sit. Sit. Stay there. Oh, Doug, you're so good, aren't you? Get this water, a little pre-warmed water, because right now it's cold. Did he just sneak inside? Yeah, he did. He just snuck inside. Doug, get out here. Come on, you little rotten dog. Okay, this is warm water. Come here. Come here, right here. Oh, you got really muddy. Holy mackerel, Doug. Were you running through the mud? Yeah, that's an odd, stupid question, actually. You got your undercarriage a little dirty. He cooperates so good with the warm water, right? Oh, Doug. You gonna turn around and let me do the other side? Huh. Turn around. Turn around. Come here. Not too bad on the back end here, Doug. I'm gonna hunt tomorrow. He'll be really dirty. He's spending the day out running around the mud. All right, there you go. What an awesome dog, eh? He knows the routine. You've never seen such a good dog, have you, Helen? He's awesome. He is. But you know, folks, I've told you this before, and I'll tell you again. The very first time he got the shower, damn near killed him. People would have sent the SPCA after me. It was bad. It was really bad. He choked himself because I had the choker chain on him and the leash. And he fought me to the point that he almost passed out. He choked himself so bad trying to get away from the hose. And I said, nope, you gotta get used to this. It was like, you know, the bronco horse. We're gonna bust you right now. We're gonna break you, not bust you, break you. That's the term. So here, we'll give him no, cold water. He doesn't cooperate, Tom. That's why he's so good right now. He'll do it with cold water. It's just that, you know, he's just not the best with the cold. He cooperated. Put it this way: the cold, he would sit and cooperate about as good as you would sit and cooperate getting sprayed with cold water. Okay, so how good would you sit there with someone spraying you with 52-degree water? And just, you know, put that in perspective, okay? So he'd do it, but, you know, you'd have to be stern and you'd have to raise your voice and you'd have to be the boss. But with warm water, he just, hey, do me. Hey, Doug, it's no big deal with the warm water, is it? Doug likes warm water. You gonna let me do your belly now? Huh? The nice thing, you know, he has no fur, you know, because he's a short-haired dog. He dries so fast, like unbelievably fast. Like literally, all you do is you give one wipe with the towel, and he goes from wet to damp. And then, like within 20-30 minutes, he's dry. Hey, come here, come here, come here. Hey, come here. Let me see the other side. Come on, come here. Oh, you're so awesome. All right, he's ready for the couch. And I gotta do this back room yet too. That's another job I gotta do. I gotta rearrange this whole back room. Like there's like a day worth of rearranging to get ready for winter. Stuff to do. Takes a special kind of dog to be that cooperative? Actually not. Every dog I've had has been that cooperative. It's different when you do it all the time. They get no, trust me. Every dog I've ever on this property, living on this property, every dog I've ever had has been that cooperative. Because it's so dirty here outside, and all the dogs, every dog I've ever had, I had to give showers and toweling off, and the thing is, it's I had two dogs who were they were black dogs. They're the worst because you can't tell they're dirty. And then you do the towel and you dry them, and the towel's still black. And then they come into the house and jump on the couch, and the couch is black. And you're like, oh, gotta go back outside and give you a shower. At least with Doug, because he's light brown, you can see the dirt. But it's all training. It's all training. Time, just time. And you gotta have more willpower than the dog. Because, like I said, when the very first time Doug got done, like I said, if I would have had witnesses, would have been bad. They would have said, "You're killing the dog." I was like, "No, I'm not killing the dog. I'm training the dog. He's killing himself. If he just stopped pulling, he'd stop choking. If you know what I mean? It's not my fault that he's pulling away that hard. No. Other than the fact that I'm spraying him with the garden hose, but I'm trying to wash him off so he can come in the house and go to bed with me. I love him. But as you can tell, he's really good now. Alright folks, it's time for me to get down to my long underwear. That means getting rid of some winter clothes here. And tomorrow is going to be working on the goose shed. That's the plan of action. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for joining me. And I'll talk to you later.